No one wouldn't come in and, like low tech, right? Blackboard, chalk. Are we ready now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So the action group, the people that doing the logistics of the March Assembly met at the meeting on Sunday at the Anarchist Book Fair. So what we had come up with was a walk of shame, where we all felt a march would be the best thing, okay? Rather than going to the square and just standing there, we want to see some kind of activity. And the theme of the group was assessed to be a focus on corporations and things like that, or the corporations' influence on politicians and our society. So we need to reach out rather than just stay in one spot. So the idea is this walk of shame, and it could be any other name, that's just the working title right now. The idea is to, it's pretty bright there, is to move around the city and visit different corporations. And unfortunately, most of them are banks in Edmonton. So the idea is to walk from the City Hall, Sir Winston Churchill Square to the courts. And somebody threw that in saying that's another corruption of the system, is the courts. So to walk past that, then to the federal government, which is Canada Place on Jasper and 197th Street, then past the Edmonton World Trade Center. It's not very tall, it's a very small place. And then we'll walk past Bank of Nova Scotia, Bank of CIBC, and then we'll go past Bank of Montreal on 2nd and 1st, past the Toronto Dominion Bank, past ATB, past Service, past Bank of Laurentian, and then we're making our way to, in a very serpentine kind of way, we're making our way to the legislature as a possible terminus or as a midway point. And we'll also pass by the Petroleum Plaza on 108th Street and 100th Avenue on our way to the legislature.
I have two suggestions, or instead of walk of shame, say walk of change.
Did I not say it was a working title?
And then on 108th Street, there is construction, so you can't walk straight down to the ledge.
Okay, for process points, why don't we hear the updates, and then we can do a 5 to 10 minute window on suggestions, amendments, because these are just sort of, our understanding is they're working proposals, they are open to be amended, but let's sort of get through the thinking that's already happened. No, just, I like the eagerness to jump in, just sort of to try to keep us on a schedule.
And then the other thing is that each time we go past one of these corporations, we'll have a big banner or big signage saying what shameful things these people have done. And so you would see Toronto Dominion Bank, something like, 2010, they earned so much money in profits, the CEO got this much, they were supported the tar sands, whatever we can add to that, so that people walking by can each see what that corporation has contributed to a degradation of democracy, as well as, and how much they donated politically, how much they've contributed to a degradation of our society and democracy. So a couple things is that the Sir Winston Churchill Square is available. So I did check that, because just in case there was an arts festival or something like that there. And of course we have to work closely with the police liaison. Of course the city and everybody else would like us to have permits and pay the price to have those things done. I am not in favor of that. We have never done that before with ECOWAR or any of the large rallies. We just did it, and the police reacted, and they just came along and they stopped traffic for us and everything like that. They were very good that way. But I do not see paying for the privilege of taking over a city.
How much money did you have?
It was $3,000 last time. And that was the carrying of the cross through the inner city and everything like that. And so unfortunately, Bill Smith was with him, so they waived the price. So I don't think that's a valid thing for us to do. We are citizens. We have the right to be able to assemble, and we are entitled to take over the streets, as far as I'm concerned.
So is that the wrap up?
Yeah, that is all. I have lots of questions and everything like that, and have to work with a couple other groups, like making those signs for the for all the stops or the.
Can you briefly talk about what the action group needs? And then and we'll go into more detail later, but that way it's on the video.
So what we need is research to find out what makes these corporations bad citizens for our society, and communication with this large signage with simple information printed on it. Those are the two things that we need, as well as for the walk or the walk around these corporations, walk of change, walk of shame. We need to make sure that with a liaison, we can do this without really much getting anybody's nose out of joint.